reason why I used to pride myself on saying I don't do the whole emotions thing is because there was no safety in my emotions because I had no control over them. It was all or nothing emotionally. It was just like this loud, big expression of emotion or literally nothing. So to compensate for that, or I guess to overcompensate for that, I tried to control everything and everyone around me, which is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy because you can't control people. And you can't control all of the things around you. There's so many things around you that you just can't control. I was trying to control the things that I had no business controlling, no power over to control. And I was completely neglecting and not even facing the only thing that I could control, which is my freaking emotions. After I had this epiphany, I dove into my emotions, and it's crazy. It's crazy to see where life has taken me since diving into my emotions. And I think the biggest takeaway, there's so many, honestly, but the biggest one is feeling connected to myself, because no one ever taught me how to be connected to myself, how to plug into who I am, to see who I am, to own who I am, to express how I am, what I like, what I don't like, what's okay, what's not okay. Like, I didn't know these things. I didn't know how to articulate them. I didn't even know what emotions were other than angry or sad or happy. Those were the three emotions that I resonated with. And now, there's hundreds of emotions that you can choose that you're feeling, in the subcategory of sadness, anger, all of those things. And feeling connected to myself changed the game. It's not that I didn't have close relationships before, but the level of intimacy, whether the relationship was platonic or not, has just, it's leveled up. It's hard to put into words. Like, there's no word to really describe how much it has changed because it's so much better. It's so much deeper. It's so much more intentional, profound, and loving. And when I really sit and think about how certain relationships have changed and grown, it makes me emotional because it's so beautiful. It makes my heart so full. And this came all from connecting with my emotions, which led me to connect with myself, which led me to connect with other people and connect better with the planet. And that to me is true sustainability. And it's been 5 years now, and I've learned so much, and I'm so excited to share all of the things that I've learned because we weren't taught this growing up, and we need to in order to have a generation after us that is more sustainable and that is more emotionally literate than the one that we're in. Every generation we're growing, expanding, and leveling up in some way. And I feel like it's time that we level up emotionally as a generation, as a race, as humans. And I found a way to do that. I am so excited to work on this project and to share it with the world, and honestly just to encourage and help and share with people just how you can change your life just by connecting with yourself and connecting with your emotions and all of the puzzle pieces that you're able to connect to now that you're connected to yourself. Like, your job changes, your relationships change, the way you see the world, the way you see yourself in the world, the way you process things, the way you handle emotions, the way you feel things, the way you can feel more than one thing. It's just endless. And the core of it is finding out the core of who you are. And so I'm working on a little project, and I'm getting some help with this amazing coach. And I'm in, I think, week 3 of this 8-week program. And she's basically helping me get outside of my comfort zone because when I'm one-on-one with people, it's really easy to share this stuff and to feel intuitively, you know, how I can encourage them and how I can help them grow and see things differently. But when I'm posting on social media, it's difficult because I'm more in my head instead of focused on the person that's in front of me, because it's just my screen and my thoughts, and you know, all of the fears come through. So just being real with you, that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm excited, I'm scared, but most importantly, I feel very called to do this, and I feel very in alignment with my values and just the decisions that I have made over the past few years that I didn't know why I made them. And now I'm like, okay, intuitively, I knew I needed to be here. I just I didn't know why yet. And everything's becoming more clear now. So I'm going through a lot of changes, but anyways, I'm excited. Stay tuned. If you're interested in learning how to become more emotionally literate or learn how to connect with yourself and find out who you are at your core so that you can teach that to your kids, so that you can go out into the world and feel confident, feel secure, and you know, even if you have social anxiety, it just changes the game for you because you are going out with the intention to want to connect with humans because you are now connected to yourself. So you know how you want to connect with other humans, and you know which type of people that you want to connect with, which really does change the game. So, anyways, stay tuned. Okay. Okay.